Well, I apologize if you are tired of us showing you this, but we do it for the new people that are just getting started that have no idea. We don't want them to waste any material because everything's getting really expensive. So what I did, I pulled the vinyl to the front. Now I'm gonna sand it and see how much the vinyl moves. We got the little alignments on the machine. Should give you an idea if the vinyls align or not. And I think I got it at the first time. I'm very proud of myself. For this machine, I don't really have to worry too much, unlike with the Cameo 4 Pro. Like we always say in every video, we don't want to hide anything from you guys, even though Cameo cutters are great for what you pay for. But Graphtec vinyl cutters, they're so reliable. Now, we could have easily outsourced these yard signs. The reason why we didn't do it is because our customer needed them for the weekend. So that's why we decided to go ahead and get them done. And also, we're not really that busy. One of the advantages of owning a vinyl cutter and working with this type of material, the Oracle 651, is that not only can you make yard signs like the ones we're gonna work on today, we also made car magnets, and for the same company. You can also make car decals, which is basically the same process, except instead of applying them on a yard sign or a magnet, you can just apply directly to the vehicle. And you can also make wall decals, door signs. Wherever you can apply this material, it'll work on almost any kind of surface except t-shirts. For that, we use a different material. Remember that if you are liking this video, of course, give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. If you would like to support us additionally, remember that we have memberships available. Just go to the join button to see all the options available. Thank you for your support. And these are the yard signs. They are 18 by 24. They are the short flute plastic material, and this is where you stick the yard sign stake in case you're not familiar with this product. We're gonna use this transfer, the Art Tape Clear Choice AT75.1. Finished with this section. Now here comes the fun part. It's time to start weeding out, and this is exactly the reason why you gotta make sure that you align your vinyl. And I'm gonna cut it from here. Hopefully Luis added some weeding boxes to make the process a lot easier. And I noticed that the vinyl cutter, in just one section, I think it's this one here that, no, it actually didn't cut through the paper. I thought it did, but I'm glad it didn't. Now I'm gonna bring this to the table so we can start weeding out because we got a long way to go. If you're not familiar with the weeding boxes, this is what Luis did. I'm glad he did it this way. He applied a small weed box and this corner here. This makes it a lot easier when weeding out. Now I can focus on this section here, and I gotta be really careful because I have some registration marks. So I'm gonna weed out very carefully. I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna avoid losing any letters or any part of the design. And it's weeding out really nicely. We got the cut force perfect. Yeah, because last time we made some magnets, and I know that we were having a challenge weeding out this section because of the cut force wasn't the best, but we figured it out. Now we're cutting the red color. Hopefully we'll get it done soon because it's getting dark outside. We've been working for a little bit, not too bad. Now we're gonna start weeding out the red color. We're gonna start with this section here. And for some reason, this one is making it a little bit hard to weed out. Not too bad though. The next step is going to be applying our transfer, and for that we're gonna use the Art Tape Clear Choice AT75.1. The first thing that we gotta do, we have to secure the decal to the table, and we're gonna use small pieces of tape like that to secure it, and then afterwards we would apply it. Remember that if you do not have any extra help, you should consider getting this amazing tool. Not only can you use it with your Cameo cutters, you can use it to apply your transfer on medium to large size projects. We're gonna apply it manually this way. I think, are we good to go? Okay, all right, so I'm gonna start with this. Hopefully I don't get any wrinkles on the decal for recording. We finished applying the transfer. I'm glad that we didn't get any wrinkles. And this is the way we're gonna do it. First, we're gonna apply the black color. Afterwards, the red color, and we're gonna use the registration marks to combine those two layers of vinyl. Once we're happy with the position of the decal, then we're gonna apply small tapes to hold the decal in place. Then Luis is gonna squeegee a little bit because we've noticed that the letters are giving us a hard time. They don't wanna come off the backing paper, but this is the way to avoid that. And now we're going to do the bottom section of the decal or the sign. Luis is gonna use the cutting knife to avoid leaving any paper residue on the decal. We're gonna do a dry application for everything. And this is the best way that I've noticed to avoid getting bubbles. And I'm going not too fast, not too slow. What I've noticed is, since the type of material, like it has the lines, sometimes it's almost impossible to avoid those little bubbles with this type of material, like the yard signs. So don't worry too much about it. They should disappear once it gets really hot outside. Now we're gonna remove the transfer, and we'll do it carefully. We are going to expose the registration marks to align the second layer of vinyl. And we're going to do this side first. I'm going to try to get it 100%. Sometimes you might not get it 100%, but very close. I think that's good, right?
Yeah.
And I'm going to do the same thing with the squeegee. And we are using a high tag transfer. Right now it's acting up a little bit. I can't imagine how bad it would be if we were using the low tag. It was giving us a hard time cutting that backing paper, but we gotta replace the blades. We're gonna look for those little blades to replace them. Now we're gonna do the same thing with the numbers. Well, I'm gonna let Luis take care of that since the decal is kind of small. Now we're gonna be very careful with the phone numbers since we're not using any tape except the little pieces that we have. We wanna avoid this to get any wrinkles before we apply it, but they got it right. Perfect. Now we're gonna start removing the transfer, and we're gonna do it carefully. And don't worry about the little bubbles. You can take care of them later. Oops, I didn't even notice that section. Now we can remove the registration marks, and I'm gonna start with this one here. It's so easy to do it with the width. Just lift one side and then peel it off. See how easy it was? And we're finished with this project. It was a lot of work. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Actually, Luis can tell you that it was a lot of work. His back is hurting. Yeah. Now he can go and take a little break. He deserves it now. But yeah, so this is the end result of this project. Let me show. Yeah. But it was worth it. I mean, it was worth. We just wanted to show you guys, if you are thinking of getting a vinyl cutter, what different products you can make with it. I already talked about them in the video, but look at all of those yard signs. I mean, it's a lot of work, but if you're just getting started in this business, it's a great thing that you can do so many different products. So remember that if you like this video, make sure you give us a like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications if you like to support us. Additionally, remember that we have those memberships. We appreciate your support, and we'll see you guys until the next one. Have a great day.